So for the last time this season, we're looking for the lights, even though we need nearly a binocular after our qualifying. And after a horrendous amount of wheel spin, as usual, we are off for the season finale of the 1975 Formula 1 season. And I've taken out some poles as the whole field packed up there. Shenanigans. Nobody giving a shit at the last race of the season. Just all going for it. Now people keeping track would be right to say the US Grand Prix this year was held in Watson's Glen. Indeed it was, and I would love to do that, but the AI was way too slow there to make it interesting. So I went to Laguna Seca, where the AI are way too high to make it interesting. So we'll just see what Laguna Seca is pretty. And stuck into it. And for the first time the field piles into the corkscrew. And really wants to get going. This downhill section I haven't really got. He's stuck his nose up there. He's not letting us go. Probably because he knows how F1 races go. Well, he should, he's an F1 driver. But he knows you gain positions on the start. First lap is mad, then everyone just follows each other for 3 hours. That's how an F1 race goes. Or was that NASCAR? I'm not sure. Preferences I don't even get myself, because they don't make any sense. So, jumped about 10 cars in the start, which is nice going. Up to the pointy end of the field, which should make this interesting. So it'd be nice to go off with a bit of a bang. Not a literal bang like last weekend Monza, but it'd be nice. Also, our switch to Laguna Seca is not hinting that the next season will be a kart season. Though if there was the tracks, I'd be down for it. Once more kart extreme tracks get released, I'll consider doing a kart season. Oh, is he going up the inside of the corkscrew? You're giving him room anyway, because I'm a nice guy. Let's open the floodgates as Price gets a look. Squeeze him a little bit on the apex. Bit of a cheeky move. I have a feeling this race will become the fence. And look at that! Last race of the season and I get the invulnerability off first try. Look at me go, I'm going professional. And jeez, stuck got like a second and a half in the last sector. What is this sorcery? Talent? Get out of here. A slightly bit unsteady the car there. Don't know why, but it did. For some reason I can't do that corner in third gear. The revs just drop too low. I can do it in nearly any other car in third gear, but not this one. I don't have any interesting facts about Formula 1 in general in Laguna Seca, unfortunately. Apart from it happened at some point. I don't know why, when, how, who, where. Well, I know where it's here, but not in 1975. Watkins Glen was generally more popular around this era, but I'll say Laguna Seca didn't happen. Let me stick his nose up there. Definitely doing that. Though I've said this car, I get the last corner a bit better, which is an achievement for me because I've never gotten the last corner here. Just one of those corners. Just a nice little bit of oversteer. We can't have a 70s F1 race without that, can we? Yes, car's getting a bit unsteady into that corner. I need to calm down a bit there. Gain the time elsewhere. What's this? Seems that March has gotten away. There was some shenanigans with Tom Price and Wanda Williams, I think. At the last corner. Let's drop them back. I think the Williams now is behind us. As he go through the corkscrew. A lunatic invented that corner. Why, we'll never know. But kinda cool. I mean kinda cool, it's the corkscrew for fuck's sake. Don't give your standard comment to this. Yeah, Laguna Seca is really attractive. It needs to be raced in more things more often. Lovely track. Really like it, even if I'm horribly uncompetitive at it. Just, you know, it's not crazy with the elevations, but they're noticeable. And the whole thing generally flows, so they mess up the first corner. You know, it makes sense. Car was more stable that time, but also slower. That doesn't help. So yeah, hoping in the real world that Laguna Seca, I think they got some sort of a deal going now that should hopefully help it. Not the important deal though, the important deal is getting it more loud days. So, like IndyCar can come back. Because then IndyCar would have one hell of a schedule then. You know, they've already got Watkins Glen back this year in Road America. You know, Gateway's coming next year. Not officially, but it's as good as done apparently. It's like, you know, IndyCar's got a hell of a schedule. Add Laguna Seca to that and it's like, perfect, we've gone back to the glory days. Now they just need a car. Cheeky cut. You know, I'm taking that corner so slow it doesn't make any difference. Also, Handstock really is gone. He's gone. We're never seeing him again. He's gone into Portland with that attitude. That attitude, that speed. Ah, I don't need to talk anymore. It's the end of the season. Let me off. This Williams is not letting me go. Left feet is really persistent. So we're just leading the train here. Yeah, we're not shaking him. Maybe through the corkscrew. That gravel doesn't help anything. Yeah, it seems they can get the power a lot earlier out of the corkscrew. It's as if they have like super gravity cars. Or maybe they cranked up the downforce. Maybe I should have cranked up the downforce. Would be handy around here. Beautiful last corner. That gives us half a second over left. Good. Good. Yeah, it's becoming one of those races where the actual interesting bit is in the two little mirrors on the side screen. That's great for YouTube. Ideally you want action in front and in the mirrors. That gets all the viewers. Lafitte has now come under pressure from Price. Proper pressure now, just following the train. Hopefully that should sort everything out. Running in power earlier, so it jumped off. So that wasn't an accident, that was actually half deliberate, that jump. Right? Really hard to pass in the downhill corner. Which is good because that seems to be the place where they're really catching up to me. So as long as they keep catching me in the place where it's possible to pass, it should be okay. Update has stuck. He's now 10 seconds ahead. Jesus Christ. We are really holding up this train. If, you know, if there's anyone with his sort of pace in here, which there should be, they are mightily pissed. Especially if I was Tom Price. He has a car to be up with stuck. And he's now stuck behind a Williams and the Lotus. He'd be pissed. Unfortunately for him, there's no pit stop, so he won't get a pass at the end of the stint. That sort of brings us nicely along to elephant in the room. What the fuck happens next? Yep, we've done 1975. So what do we do next? I think, like, what did we get? We got 14 videos, I think, 13. This series is... Hey, I'm trying to talk here. Save the battling for when I run out of stuff to talk about, please. Come on. So yeah, we've done 13 videos of this season. One less than I planned, due to that Street Circuit special, which went to hell. So, what's next? I sort of have a plan. Because trying to do sort of full championship seasons is generally difficult, because that's not really how sims work nowadays. There are very few full licensed series, which means you gotta go into the world of mods. And with Automobilista sort of early as it is, you know, the mod sort of database hasn't really built up. There is... Yeah, you just... there's mods, but I can count on the hand of my fingers all the good track mods. The cars are there. It's tracks that are really... That's sort of the issue when it comes to trying to do an international series in a sim with the majority of its tracks coming from Brazil. Lafayette looking again. Yeah, so which got me sort of thinking. As we wait sort of for tracks to build up, either, you know, I was thinking maybe Aussie V8 season or something like that. But just we don't have all the V8 tracks that have been made. Also thinking, what else was I thinking of? Oh yes, kart extreme season, the 98 kart season. Should be pretty cool. But once again, we don't have all the tracks for that. It's also a pretty long season. Yeah. That's the reason there's no, don't even suggest like a NASCAR season or anything like that. As cool as that would be, please no. Like 34 races? You serious? I'm supposed to keep motivated for that? Come on. The motivation even waned in this fucking 14 race series. Still don't get this corner right there. Yeah. A bit slightly there, the corkscrew. So yeah, I was thinking we should probably do a Brazilian season next. And that would be a stock car season. Brazilian stock car season. Should be... I looked at it, should be about 10 races. Brazilian tracks, so that would make it interesting. You know, a lot of these tracks are not really known at all. I would have heard of none of them outside of this, apart from Interlagos. So that should make things interesting. So yes, we can look forward to from next week on. This will go from being a retro F1 channel to be a Brazilian stock car channel. That's a bit of a change, isn't it? Yeah, but I'd say probably. I don't think we're going to go open wheel for next season anyway. You know, I sort of made that decision pretty early. Really, like the only other season I could have done was open wheel really properly would be the 1998 season, which would be pretty cool. Those cars are even harder to drive than these, and I've probably DNF'd a bit too often here and thrown away good results for no reason. This season, that's probably not good viewing. So we'll ease up on that for a while. Also, once again, the lack of tracks. That was, you know, once the modding sort of builds up, it should be pretty easy, because 1998 was very popular for modders. I wonder why. It's not like I had one of the most famous rivalries in F1 history that season. Which is also the other problem doing that, is that the story is sort of told. It's Senna versus Prost. That's what everyone cares about. So unless I role play as one of them, you know, things get difficult. But if I role play as one of them, that requires me to first of all be good, so I consistently run at the front of the field, and also sort of limits my competition to my teammate, because McLaren Honda that year was so dominant that you realistically don't have any other competition if you run the Honda. But if you run anyone else, you would never have a hope of winning because of the McLarens. So that's going on the back burner for a little bit. I might think about it. Yeah. The guy who did that mod, same guy who did this mod, so, and he put a lot more effort and time into that mod. So this was his first step, I believe. His full-fledged F1 field mod. And if you're really getting a look in there, even with a little tap there. There, can't start fighting. That's why I got caught up mid-speech. So yeah, Leffy is catching up while we ramble. Might as well ramble. And Stuck's 21 seconds ahead, and I don't think even if it went full Benzine mode, that we would have caught him in. I think the gravel is pretty deep around here, so that's first priority. This will not be a glorious end of season race or anything like that. Why did I brake so early for that corner? See, this is what happens when I actually start concentrating. I mess up more. Lovely. Okay, I won't argue with that track limit violation. Didn't even help me. He got him right beside me there. Had to back out. Really can't make an overtake there, unless the other person makes a huge mistake. I'm actually surprised that mistake actually wasn't huge enough for him. Let's not die. 2 laps left. I'll find in third gear. I'm left here to close right up. Concentrated eat. Only 2 laps less of this season. Go deep into the corner, miss the apex, give him a look. That's not a good thing to do. Okay, that line doesn't work in the corkscrew. Good to know. Noted for future reference. If you're looking again, I'll be polite and give him a little bit more room there. Still can't make the overtake. So, screw him. He really needs to start looking elsewhere for an overtake. That's been the story of the race. He looks where there's no overtaking opportunity and I have just enough speed to hold him off elsewhere. Except when I run deep into turn 1, go out on all the marbles, which is wonderful for our tyres. At least we're not going to crash out. I said that, but I crashed out this lap last race. So nothing is guaranteed. We're very deep in that corner, missed the apex again. Yeah, you don't need to hit apexes. Apex I. Why does English complicate pure so much? Fuel light comes up, but we don't care, we have plenty. Don't shake the wheel too much. Keep the car steady. We just need to get home. Looks like Emerson Fittipaldi is taking the lead. If we ever lost it, I think Loud ahead at a point. I don't know. Stuff's happening up the front. They're just going for glory at this point. Championships won. Everything's settled. I presume constructor title got tied up ages ago. Haven't that checked in a while. Should probably do that. So we go on to the last lap of this 1975 season. So yes. Only a few kilometers to go. Oh, you nearly spin it out. That's all well and good. Hopefully that's it. This won't be the glorious send-off, but more where we should have been this season. Thanks to AI being AI, we, it has fluctuated competitiveness. It's also my inconsistency there as well. Went from top of the field to back of the field to top of the field, middle of the field, so I think it's only right that we finish where we started, in the back end. Who the hell has disappeared? Oh, come on. No, that's cheeky now. Make the impossible happen. You serious? No. No, 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 no. No. Guys. Please. You serious? You serious? Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Things I do for YouTube. There. I'm moving to Brazil. Screw you all. And that's a wrap. We finished as we meant to go on. That's not how that saying goes, but you get what I mean. That was pretty average race for us. You know, midfield, and then making some sort of mistake that puts us off the results screen and in last place. In this third last corner. Oh, well, and I said don't do Monza again, but we went and did it again. Fittipaldi finished the season as he started with a win. The Martini boys had a good result. That helps them later, as we will see. It confirms the championship standings, no movers, apart from Carlos Pace moving up into 5th. Maybe he was already there, I'm not sure. So that's that in that championship. So then we move on to something I haven't really concentrated all on, is the Constructors' Championship. Probably because I couldn't be arsed talking about it from each race. Ferrari ran away with it, as predicted, as expected, considering their championship position. Ran away with it by a mile. The surprise of the season being Brabham moving in 2nd from McLaren. McLaren should be kind of disappointed with that, they could have done better. Tyrrell got a surprise 4th as well. Then Shadow Heskett probably a bit disappointed that they could let Tyrrell beat them. Even though that happened in the real championship, as we see in the left. Interesting to note that the real championship is more or less, everyone is more or less within a position or two of each other, which is the great thing about this mod. Even though it looked like Embassy had Pesky had a bad season though. But that's what happens. And Williams will be definitely kicking themselves. Scored 6 points in the real championship. Got absolutely nothing into my championship. So there you go. That's a wrap, as I say. Thanks for watching this crap. Or you may have thought it was good. Whatever. Thanks for watching anyway, especially if you reached the end, because I know about only 2 people reached the end of these videos. But thanks to all who did. So I will see you next week as we embrace on a new adventure in South America. I will see you then.